tough issue for Republicans in Congress, especially on the military committees in the House and Senate since the beginning, because there hasn't been much coordination or any coordination with Congress. So I think that this is something that they can sink their teeth into, whether Admiral Bradley gets the fall or not. I mean, it's looking that way. This brings back a lot of flashbacks during the interrogation cases, actually, that we dealt with under George W. Bush, and there is going to be a fall person. I don't right now think it's Hegseth. You do have a part of the administration right now that is like, let's keep this conversation alive, because we have Democrats especially defending drug runners. And so there is a whole other side conversation over here that's going on that has nothing to do with the double tap.
Because it has merged, right? You had just last week Democrats getting basically in trouble with the administration for saying, look, troops, you don't have to follow unlawful orders. But is this complicated by Republicans saying this is unlawful?
Correct.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to jump on your point here.
No, absolutely, because I think there's two tangential issues here on the whole Hegseth war crimes. And first of all, what a profile and courage for Hegseth. But to your point about the, quote, drug runners, that whole issue, I think, now becomes less of a strong talking point for Republicans when you see the pardon that Trump gave to the president of Honduras, who actually was a convicted drug runner.
Right.
And so for them to use the excuse that's why they're doing what they're doing in Venezuela completely falls apart, number one. Number two, to the point of illegal orders, this totally gives Mark Kelly and all of the senators and members of Congress that did that video, see, this is why we did that video. And so I think on those 2 points, that really helps Democrats politically.
Can I play this Caroline Leavitt, White House press secretary, when she was responding to these questions and offering up this name?
So to be clear, to clarify, Admiral Bradley was the one who gave that order for a second strike.
And he was well within his authority to do so.
I couldn't hear what she said.
And it was well within his rights to do so.
Yeah, I mean, I'd look at Caroline and think, oh my God, your job is tough every day. So, I mean, it's going to be listen, I don't know if she's right, who's right. I think it's going to definitely be litigated on the Hill in committees, and they're going to call up a lot of people on this.
But
and
it's
Republicans
interesting because a little bit like Epstein, it's a topic that no one asked them to start striking boats in Venezuela, right? Like, so this is their operation. They've released almost no information about it, and now they're getting tangled up in the information they've released.
And one way that you know that we're into strange territory here is that we're referring to it as a double tap, which is like a hired assassin term. It's not something that we talk about with a military strike,
which is when you attack and then you attack the survivors afterwards.
And so the terminology that we're using, the way that we're talking about this, is where people who were killed. There is a question of whether the United States can just kill people.
Yeah, and we should be clear, they did do attacks where there were survivors and they turned them away. This is not how. There is some precedent for what happens after an attack.
But they also refuse to have them to go through the legal process about the survivors.
So you guys stay with us. We've got a lawmaker coming up today. We've got somebody who's an expert on Venezuela, so we're going to hear more. I want to turn to this for a second. Tennessee heads to the polls today. We're going to talk about why the president says it's a big deal, plus what Venezuela's President Nicolas Maduro says he does not want with the U.S. Plus, winter is back with a vengeance. Brace yourself for a chaotic commute.
Just roll with it, take a little extra time, and just expect delays.
CNN Heroes on All-Star Tribute. Meet and celebrate the honorees and find out who